there's a feeling that fills our heart and soul. It makes us believe in things we never, ever thought were possible. It's called wonder. For over 100 years, Disney has unlocked a special kind of wonder in our lives.
Here we go!
Where anyone can become anything. Where we dare to dream bigger.
Haven't you ever had a dream?
Unleash our spirit of adventure. Discover the force within.
The force will be with you.
Always.
And find that it's fun to do the impossible. When you see the world through the eyes of Disney, you can find wonder anywhere. So we invite you to celebrate 100 years and make the next 100 more full of wonder than ever, in ways only Disney could make possible. Come celebrate 100 years of wonder.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to D23 Day 2 and our recap of the studio's announcements from the last 48 hours. I'm not alone, as always, joined by Gaz from the Kershaw's Adventures.
Hello!
John, Vlog. Zoe from the British Life.
Hello!
Live here in person. And also Tom Parfitt.
Hello,
Tom.
guys. How are you doing, Tom?
Just in time.
All good. Yeah, just in time.
Well, thank you, 16 of you, for joining us. Thank you to everyone on the screen for joining us. Before we get started with the studio's announcements, on Thursday, the world was rocked by the announcement of Her Majesty's passing. So before we get on with tonight's D23 discussion, just take a moment to remember the life of Her Majesty the Queen. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us for this discussion around the Disney Studios announcements. There have been a lot of them coming out of the D23 Expo from the past few days, covering not only Walt Disney Studios, Animation Studios, Pixar, and the panel that's currently going on, which is still going. It was meant to have ended by now.
Going.
Yeah. Tom's on it. Thank you.
Literally, Anne's just been messaging me like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god."
If you can't tell by Gaz's excitement there, it is the Marvel panel that is still going on. But yeah, we will be covering that off towards the end of this stream. But first, we're going to start off with Walt Disney Studios, which was the first of the studios to be announced. We'll be sharing some of the trailers that have been released and a few little bits of information that have been shared about the new films coming out and the new TV series on Disney Plus, of course. If you guys want to get involved in the chat, be sure to pop some messages in there. Your thoughts of the new announcements. But to start with, let's start with Hocus Pocus 2. One that I think a lot of people have been getting excited about. This one we've known is coming to Disney Plus on the 30th of September this year. But we have got a new trailer for the for Hocus Pocus. New poster as well. Personally, I haven't watched these trailers, so don't know if you guys have been following along and watching them. But
No, I haven't yet. Well, I've seen a few. I haven't seen Hocus Pocus 2, but I've seen a couple of the other ones. So
okay, so this is going to be a first for us as well, watching these. So let's start off with the Hocus Pocus trailer. Enjoy.
I banish thee from Salem forever.
They were right to fear thee. Magic has a way of uniting. Happy 16th birthday, child.
I have a gift for my favorite customers. Legend has it, it's on the 16th birthday that a witch gets her powers.
Lock up your children! Yes, Salem, we're back!
Gilbert, where did you get that candle? We have to get out of here. The witches will be here any second. Ah! The book is alive.
He woke up?
If we intend to live past sunrise, we have to steal their souls.
Whoa, wait, can we talk about this?
No. We must fly! We run amok!
Not to freak out. The provincial maniac obsessed with getting revenge on Salem sounds very bad for Salem.
We should get some salt. Why? So we taste better when they eat us? Spread out.
That's not 6 feet under.
Stop! I am a good zombie.
Well, that looks good.
Good trailer.
How good does that
Very
look?
good.
That looks
Very
good.
good.
Excited.
Yeah.
Does look good.
I'm excited. It's the same cast as well. The
Yeah.
fact that they've come back.
Yeah.
It's certainly
I think-
bringing it up to kind of the modern world as well. So bringing it up to sort of present day, which looks
Yeah.
really good.
It's
But
gonna
it
be
still,
a
it
good
still
prequel.
feels like the same. It got the very same vibe as the original as well, which I really like.
The
Yeah.
information they. So I was going to say the information they shared about Hocus Pocus 2 is it's been 29 years since someone lit the black flame candle and resurrected the 17th century Sanderson sisters, and they're looking for revenge. Now it's up to the 3 high school students to stop the ravenous witches from wreaking a new kind of havoc on Salem before the All Hallows Eve. So yeah, I'm very much
forward to that.
When's this released?
the 30th of September this year. So just
Not long.
3 weeks time.
And it's going straight to Disney Plus.
Straight to Disney Plus this
Yeah.
one, and exclusively on Disney Plus.
And is it included? It's not an additional charge.
As far as they've said, it is
Okay.
included in normal Disney Plus. So
And it's got prequel stuff in it as well. It's because they've got the younger Sanderson sisters and how they got their powers, I believe, as well.
exciting
Yeah.
stuff.
It's going to be absolute fire, Nathan. That film
Looks very good.
Really good.
Does look very good.
You hear me? Down with the kids. Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awkward.
Moving on. The next announcement from Walt Disney Studios was Disenchanted, which is another one that looks pretty good from the artwork they have released, which is somewhere here. Here it is, the new poster. This comes out the 24th of November this year. Again, exclusively on Disney Plus. Seems to be a common theme of a lot of Disney Plus exclusives this time. And again, we have a trailer to share with you, brand new, coming out from the D23 Expo. Here is the Disenchanted. Enchanted, that was a few years ago. The Disenchanted trailer.
I know that change can be scary, but it can also be exciting.
If I learned anything from meeting Princess on a billboard, is that sometimes you just have to take a leap.
Let's start our new life. Pretty soon, this whole place will feel like home, you'll see. It's all part of the adventure.
That's not an adventure, that's a landfill.
A land filled with adventure. Nancy Edwards!
Robert! Congratulations!
Oh, it's what they call a fixer-upper.
Yes, once your peasants have dug out the moat and added a turret, and a balcony from which you can sing.
I see it now.
Okay. Melvina, Monroe, I would have sold you this house, but I deal in slightly more upscale homes.
In Andalasia, the hardest part of life is finding your happily ever after. This world's very different.
If this world is not to your liking, then you must change it.
I wish. I wish.
Jumping jelly stick. Wait, how am I talking?
I wish for a fairy tale life, and it's all gone terribly wrong. Or terribly right.
At the last stroke of 12, nothing will be as it was before.
Stepmother!
Oh, Giselle, what have you done? That's wicked.
Wicked good.
That does look wicked good.
Yeah. Looks a lot darker than Enchanted, which I think could be a quite sort of a little twist on it. But I hope the music, that you had some really good songs in the original Enchanted, so I hope the music in this one kind of stays up there. But you know, it does look really good.
What do you guys in the chat think about the two films we've shown you so far? We're gonna have a little look at the chat, say hello to a few people as well, because just realised we haven't really done that. So, hey to Gaz, hi Gaz. Hey to Zoe, hi Zoe.
Hello.
Hey Lee. Hello to CNR Bloomers. Hello Ketchup Gary. There is no announcements about Ketchup today. Hello to Carlos, Disney World Freak. Hello to Sean, he's got his hand up. Yes, you can go to the toilet. There he is. There's Sean. Hey, Sean. And hello to Laura as well. 24 of you in the chat. Even in Tom, not that Tom. Hi that Tom. But hi the other Tom. This is getting very confusing. There's too many Toms in the chat. But yeah, hello, 24 people that joined us. Make sure you do comment if you want to, of course. Get involved in the conversation and hit that like button as well. Get this stream out to more people. But yeah, let's continue on with some of the Disney Studios announcements that have been made. We have Peter Pan and Wendy, which is a new film, again streaming on Disney Plus, that is diving deeper into Wendy's backstory. I mean, both of you, yeah. Your minds.
Poor Wendy.
Is it needed?
Nathan, have you got a trailer?
There is no trailer for this summer.
There is no trailer.
Okay.
There is a picture, and that's about it. Here's a picture.
Okay, give us a bit more context, because I didn't know about this one.
So the description they've given us is the new film dives deeper into Wendy's story as she joins the boy who refuses to grow up on a magical journey to Neverland, and reveals the history behind Peter Pan's rivalry with one of Disney's most memorable villains.
Okay.
This coming in 2020.
Is it live action? Is it live action?
It is live action reimagining of the animated classic. So.
See, for me, they should never touch live action Peter Pan. Because
the one from years.
No, hang on, which one? Do you mean Hook? That's
the reason why. Like, leave it alone. Hook was good enough. It's one of the only live actions you've been able to get away with that was really good. So don't mess with it.
But also the other live action Peter Pan from early 2000s, I think.
Yeah,
that was really good. Is this needed?
Yeah,
I guess we'll wait and see. It's coming out next year,
but not for me.
I feel like this is going to go the Pinocchio route.
Oh, has anyone seen it?
I haven't seen it yet. No,
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Next, that was announced, and there's not really much information to share about this one, but it's one I'm very, very excited to hear more about in the future. That is Haunted Mansion.
Yeah,
And not the old one that was really rubbish.
How dare
Is
you?
it Murphy
A
alone?
new reimagining of Haunted Mansion. So
be interesting to see where it goes.
Yeah, didn't you say it's more of the backstory?
yeah, so from what they've said so far, it seems like it is going to be based a lot around the attraction and the backstory towards that.
Okay.
They haven't really shared much about it yet, or when it's coming out, unfortunately. But I'm looking forward to this. I enjoyed Jungle Cruise. Looking at other films based on rides, obviously Pirates of the Caribbean films were all based on the ride. So I think
I was
this has got
looking at the
potential.
Space Mountain film. That was announced a couple of years ago, wasn't it? But I've never heard anything since.
Interesting. A big Thunder Mountain backstory kind of film will be good, but
yeah,
that's not
yeah.
It's interesting how you go with that though, because of the different parks. Because like with DLP, the backstory with Big Thunder Mountain is attached to Phantom Manor. So it'd be interesting to see what they do with this. Carlos had a point. Jamie Lee Curtis going to be amazing as Madame Leota.
Yes, that was something they
was
unveiled at the expo. Was Jamie Lee Curtis? So
I think the backstories around the attraction that will be really good because, like you say, the Eddie Murphy one was good, but it wasn't special.
I mean, I'm with Craig here. Eddie Murphy one was trash. This one can't be any worse.
It was alright. It was worth a watch, but I've never watched it again. So.
There wasn't enough grim grinning ghosts for me.
It'd be nice to see those 999 happy haunts. I agree with Gary here. Can we stop saying backstory, please? Hello, Belfast Bunch. Thanks for joining us. And Carlos is with us as well. Eddie Murphy.
I also like what Laura says in terms of like, do you think all attractions are slowly going to start to get their story, like with the likes of Jungle Cruise and stuff like that? I mean, I think it's a good idea. It makes sense. They own the IP. I think I'd like to start to see that a little bit more, and hopefully it kind of goes towards the likes of like Pirates of the Caribbean and the fact that they can take some of the stuff that's successful from the films and start to integrate that to kind of take some of these older rides and modernize them ever so slightly, whilst also still keeping the original aspects of it.
Yeah, as long as it's a small world, doesn't.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, go on, Sean.
I was just say, as long as it's a small world, doesn't get a backstory in a film, I'm happy.
Well,
2 hours of the It's a Small World music.
I like that. That wouldn't bother me.
No.
Like we did yesterday with this Seas, the adventure club group, because they've expanded on that with D23, ready for more stuff, haven't they? The new character on the Jungle Cruise, the one that's at the bottom, the entomologist, he's now got a backstory that he didn't have before, and then they're going to add that to more rides, I think, in more areas of the park.
No, looking forward to seeing what they do with that. Hey, Dan.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. But moving on from Haunted Mansion, we have another film that I'm not sure really needs to be made, but this is Mufasa, the Lion King, which is
The Lion King, one of the worst Disney films that exists, and then they're going to make another one.
This is Mufasa.
In my opinion,
the live action was one of the worst things ever made. But this is going to be a very interesting film. It's a prequel to The Lion King, told in flashbacks, with Rafiki, Timon, and Pumbaa telling the story of Mufasa to a young lion cub, and obviously Mufasa reveals to rise to the greatest kings of the Brightlands. So
is this live action or is it animation?
I believe it's live action. In fact, it is live action because this is under the live action section.
Right. Okay.
So they're taking an already bad live action film and making another one.
Sounds like one of Gaz's vlogs. all told with flashbacks.
It's called editing with style.
I've heard it's very much going to be similar and along the lines of like Lion King 1.5, the animation film.
Right.
Again, it's not needed. I mean, Lion King, the live action, it was all right. It was okay until you got up to that Beyonce song, and they added that Beyonce song in, and it just made no sense from them.
It didn't need.
Why did it need that?
Why did it need to be made in the first place? But anyway,
I think everyone's got such an attachment to the animated films, though it's very difficult to be able to leave an impression on anyone because their expectation is so high. Maybe they'll have better luck with this because it isn't along the lines of the original story.
Maybe going off on that tangent there on a different kind of story might attract an audience, but I guess
I think with these live action films that are coming out now based on old Disney classics, was that like the likes of us grew up with those live action Disney classics. They're trying to remake them into these live action ones, so kids of now grow up with this is like their classic, so to say, in a different way. But where we've been brought up with these animated classics, it just sort of is there any need for it? Is, come up with something new and original, not a live action version of something which is so timeless, so to say.
Yeah.
Or do both, but it's easy money, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's nothing that's been nothing that's been announced by the Walt Disney Studios this year that's new. It's all remakes. There is obviously bits coming up that is new, but yeah, nothing has been announced, all remakes. The other remake that's coming, which yes, to be seen whether it's going to be needed, is Snow White, the live action remake, coming in 2024. Again, not much has been said about this, but Snow White's coming.
And have you noticed how the title has no 7 dwarves?
Oh,
just Snow White.
Just
maybe there'll only be 3.
Perhaps the film will be sleepy. I don't know.
Because really, what you've got, there's only 3 really that are the main focus in the animation. Anyway, the rest of them are like more bit party, aren't they?
Well, they're not going to cut them, Sean. It's 7 dwarfs.
Maybe that
you didn't really contribute too much last time round, so I'm afraid you're out of this next one.
Also, they can't cut them any further. They're already short enough.
No.
Oh no.
I'm out of it.
Move on.
The other remake, which I think a lot of people are excited about, and if our friend Dougie is watching, he's going to be very excited for this one. The Little Mermaid live action remake, which is coming in May 23, so May next year, and we have a new trailer for this one. I'm excited to see this. Let's crack on with the Little Mermaid live action remake.
Under the
trailer.
sea.
She is a damn good singer.
I'm about to say she's got the voice for it, hasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
100%.
When's that one released? Next year?
May 2023. So yeah, May next year.
No, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. I think it's going to be good, and like a slightly different twist on it as well. Just think, yeah.
I like to see there was a little bit of flounder in there.
Yeah, I'm hoping all the characters that we know and love from the animation make it into this new one.
Are there any people that were in the original animated that are making it for like the people that like they're not live action? So the likes of Flounder, Sebastian, all that type of stuff. Have they announced anything like that?
Not that I'm aware of. Tom's probably done more research into this than I have. So any.
As far as I'm aware, it's going to be all live action animals. So, well, you know what I mean, like the Lion King,
right?
But what I like
not a real lobster with like.
But what I like with the trailer was it actually leaves you wanting more. You know, because you're wanting to see if you've got Scuttle, you've got Flounder, and you want to see, is it Melissa McCartney is playing Ursula? You know, it leaves you wanting to see more. So yeah, I was a bit skeptical with it when they first announced it, but since seeing the that last night, I think it could be pretty good.
Got potential, I think.
I'm not.
Carlos is insinuating that Sebastian's being boiled alive due to climate change.
Which version of Little Mermaid have you been watching, Sean?
No, it's not me. It's Carlos. Look at his comment.
Zoe, did you say that you're not looking forward to it?
I'll give it a watch, but it's not giving me the vibes like Hocus Pocus and everything is, I have to say.
Yeah. I think, like Tom said, that didn't really give much away, that trailer, did it?
Yeah.
They went purely after the song at the end for like the impact factor. But I have to admit, out of each one I've watched so far, none of them made me smile as much as that first one.
So that is it for the Walt Disney Studios announcements. I'm going to quickly recap as to the announcements from studios and let us know in the chat which one you're most excited for from these studios. So we had Hocus Pocus, we have Disenchanted, we've got Peter Pan and Wendy, we've got Haunted Mansion, Mufasa, The Lion King, Snow White, and The Little Mermaid. Let us know in the chat which one you're most excited for. For me, it's Hocus Pocus 2. Zoe, you agree?
Yeah, same.
Tom?
Oh, I don't know. Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Gaz?
Hocus Pocus 2.
John?
Hocus Pocus 2, but it's all going to be reliant on the music, right, in that film.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is indeed.
I'll leave now then.
It's good to have a difference of opinion.
Exactly.
Little Mermaid, very close second, Tom.
That's all right. Okay, I'll take
that. Dan's got a good point in the chat here. We've got to love an original story, but to be fair, the animations weren't the original stories. It's true, for a lot of them they weren't. They were adapted.
Yeah.
So, fair point.
There's very little that Disney's done that's original Disney. It's all from somewhere else, but that's just the same for every film all over the place, really. They're all based on a book, which is based on a fairy tale or something anyway.
I love how Carlos has jumped in with a self promo, but it's a good self promo enough to actually bring up. So he was on some of the sets whilst they were filming.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Go and check out Carlos's channel. Like, if you want to see some Hocus Pocus filming, like, I'll allow this shameless self promo. In the chat here. Go and check out.
Well, if that's the case, I'll add one in later on as well.
Okay, that's fine. I'll allow you, sure.
We've not got a klaxon.
No, there's the see Sean klaxon. God, that was a throwback there in that one. Anyway, moving on to the next studios, which is Pixar, which I know is one you're probably going to be most excited about.
If I was at home, I would bring my Pixar lamp and full. But...
Before you go through any films, like, is there before we say it, I'm assuming you've got some trailers, Nathan.
We have. No, they did not release any Pixar trailers this time. We've got some new films that were announced, but there's no new trailers.
Can we just say what you saw on Twitter a minute ago?
Wall-E. Wally is out at D23, like live, roaming around.
He looks brilliant. He's waving.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, I'm on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'll find it in a minute.
They need to bring him into the parks. That's it and all about it.
Yeah, I think it's coming. I think it's coming.
We're not talking about parks. It's fine. Yeah.
No, that's tomorrow. Like
That's tomorrow.
from 6 o'clock. Anyone who wants to join us for the parks panel live simulcast, come join us lot and a few other people as well. As we see what's announced live for the parks, which is going to be a very exciting show. It's going to be a bumper show. It's going to be over 2.5 hours long, potentially even longer, because the panel itself is 90 minutes. So we're over a bumper live stream tomorrow. So I hope you guys can join us. But that is tomorrow. Now on to the announcements from Pixar. The first new film that was announced is Elemental, which we have a couple of bits of artwork for. These are two of the characters from Elemental, from the new film here. And the story of Elemental is of the immigrants pursuing their dreams in beautiful neighborhoods where language and cultures come together. And during the panel, the filmmakers did introduce the characters you can see on the screen, which is Ember, who is a tough and fiery young woman, and Wade, who's a fun, sappy, go with the flow kind of guy. And this is set in a city where fire, water, land, and air residents all live together. So yeah, this is the new poster, which is kind of covering everyone's faces, but here we go. Oh, that's perfect. Covering Zoe's face. Come on, Zoe.
I love that. That's perfect. Zoe's missing.
Come on, get in here. Come on, that's better. So this is Elemental. I'm very much looking forward to this. This looks like very Inside Out vibes.
I was going to say that.
Just with the elements. So
yeah, no, it's got very Inside Out vibes, I think.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a spin-off.
It does.
I'm
But
put my neck on the line.
What's
here
not
and
a
say that's gonna be
spin-off?
great film.
Oh, Gaz's connection is gone. What's new? What isn't a spin-off to Inside Out is... Oh, no. Am I still here? Or is it my connection that's gone? It's my connection that's gone.
Everyone's here.
No, you're still there.
Anyone here?
It's got
I'm here.
Here we go. We're back. We're back. It wasn't Gaz's connection at all. It was my connection. I'm playing with Virgin Media for that one. Oh, we got again.
No,
you haven't. You're still here.
You're still there.
The entire time you've been here, mate. Like it might be on your end, but we're seeing you crystal clear.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. But Inside Out too. Yes, I'm looking forward to that one.
Very looking forward to that one.
I'm on cable. I'm not on Wi-Fi.
I mean, Inside Out. The first Inside Out was very. Oh, he's back.
You never left, Nathan.
I'm back.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I probably just looked like I was frozen, but
Nathan,
I have no idea what's going on.
The entire time you were there, Nathan, we could see you crystal clear. We could hear you crystal clear. Yeah, if you got a problem, it ain't on the stream. It's your end.
Inside Out too. It's coming. I don't know what you guys have talked about in the 2 minutes I haven't been here. Yeah.
You'll have to watch it back, Nathan. To hear
we've literally just been laughing at you, mate, for the last 2 minutes. Whilst you haven't been here.
Thanks. I'm going to cut that out in post-production. We're fine. We're going to take the live stream down and edit that one out. No. Inside Out 2, though. I'm excited for this one. I very much enjoyed Inside Out number 1.
Yes.
And they have said that Inside Out 2 is going to be an all-new adventure inside the head of a now teenager Riley, who may or may not be feeling all kinds of new emotions.
Ooh.
You're going to get some new emotions in this one.
Yep. Love's making an appearance.
Love. Yeah. Going to be a teenage Riley.
Mm-hmm. It makes so much sense, this film. The original one was fantastic. And it's needed, and I'm hoping it does well, because if it does well, and I also start to think you'll see them integrate into the park a lot more.
Inside Out and Figment mashup, maybe.
I'm just going to spend the next 10 minutes watching this Wall-E, because that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Tom is right. Professionals at work right here. But Zoe sat here. She can vouch for the fact it was glitching on me.
It was, but it is your
It's still
fault,
funny.
isn't it?
Yeah.
You always blame Gaz, and it's not his.
I mean, everything's Gaz's fault. The next announcement from Pixar was a new long-form series coming to Disney Plus, which is called Win or Lose. It's a series that follows Pickles, a co-ed middle school softball team, in a week leading up to their championship game. Each episode takes place the same week, highlighting perspective of a different character, from the players, their parents, and the umpire, each reflected in a unique visual style. This is the characters.
So it's a series.
It's a series, yes.
Right. I thought it was a film.
And this is a series, week on week, different perspectives of the week. So
yeah,
I really like that concept.
I've got no interest in that one.
The thing is, if the concept works, they're going to take it with everything. You're going to get every film from a different perspective.
Yeah, and Snow White, that's a whole new ball
Oh,
game.
you've
Like
got
7 there. You can start
right
with straight away. And
well, at least they got 7
there's
episodes.
been a couple of films out like that before, and they've done okay. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah.
We will indeed. That one comes out in fall 2023. No dates released, but that is again on Disney Plus.
It's going to be interesting to see if they can hold attention though, because like the first couple, you do 3, maybe 4, and it's like okay, but then like they have to be very different to hold attention span for that long.
Yeah, it depends on how long each episode's going to be as well. I think. I mean, if you're going to get like half an hour episodes, you know, if it's like 10-minute shorts, then it might be all right. But yeah, I agree with you.
And the last announcement from Pixar Studios, forgive my pronunciation, but Elio?
I think that's right.
Something like that. Elio. Don't know.
Elio, I'd say.
And it's a story of an 11-year-old dreamer, Elio, who's artistic, creative, and an avid indoorsman who finds it hard to fit in. Meanwhile, Mum Olga, who runs a top-secret military project, is working to decode a strange signal from outer space. But it's Elio's who makes contact, gets beamed into space, and subsequently mistaken for an intergalactic ambassador for Earth. If you wonder what Zoe's laughing at, the dog is here, like trying to get into the stream. He's desperate to get on the stream. He was. What do you think of Elio? There we go.
Sounds complicated.
Into the show. So, Elio, what do you guys think? Do we have a picture? I think we have a picture. We have a picture. There we go.
Sounds complicated.
I have 0 comments.
Okay. Moving on. That is it for the Pixar announcements. Which one of those are we almost excited about in the chat? Let us know. For me, it's Inside Out 2.
Wally coming to Parks. Can you show it? Can you share your Twitter screen?
I can see if I can find it. We will share it at the end of the stream.
Okay.
But which film are you most excited for?
Inside Out 2.
Sean?
Inside Out 2.
Gaz?
Elemental?
Tom?
Inside Out 2.
Inside Out 2 wins. We've got, next up is the Walt Disney Animation Studios. These are the final announcements that were made yesterday. Jensen's got a blurred face, like we're preserving his identity here.
These children, he is not giving consent for his face to be on camera.
The first announcement from the animation studios was a Zootopia Plus series coming to Disney Plus later this year on the 9th of November. And yeah, it's a new short form series heading back, which head back to the fast-paced mammal metropolis, diving deeper into the lives of some of the residents. So yeah, and a backstory of the residents. Again, sorry, I said we weren't going to say that word again. the story of the residents. That's
And their lives.
We get you.
Exactly.
We get you.
We get it.
I think it'll be
enjoyed
good. Stupid name, but I think it'll be good.
Disney Zootopia Plus on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Stupid
Again,
name,
I think this is going to be one that's going to be a see how it does, and then you're going to get it in the parks.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, there's rumors. I mean, obviously you got the one coming in Shanghai, but I think again it could be a see how it does, and then we'll get it in other areas. So yeah.
Yeah, I think going back to the live stream that we had yesterday, Nathan, and then people that were in the windows.
Yes.
This is what it's about, isn't it? It's to introduce them characters before they hit the park. Okay, I get that. And you know what? I really enjoyed the Baymax shorts. So,
and the Groot shorts, if anyone's not seen them, we watched those the other day.
No, I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah,
they're cute.
I'm behind.
I like what they do with them.
It's like how Groot grew his legs and things like that. Yeah, that's cool.
It's definitely a different series, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm excited to see what Zootopia Plus has. Another one which I'm going to probably butcher the name of, Iwaju. Thank you, Tom, for the professional pronunciation of Iwaju. Let me grab a little bit more information about Iwaju.
Bless you.
This is a picture from Iwaju, which is an all-new long-form series coming to Disney Plus. And
isn't that just the gecko from Frozen 2?
He's grown a bit.
Actually is.
I mean,
it's so true.
But from outer space or something. From the future.
It's like they just went. Everyone likes this character. Let's put it in another film.
Well, that's how Disney started, right? He used the when they first did animation, they drew one character, and then the next character they created was just over the top of that one, and so on.
Yeah, they're like, right, let's chuck Coco, let's chuck Coco and Frozen 2 on the gecko. Boosh! There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Olaf can go in anything, right?
Yep. It's funny because, like, my honest opinion on that was, as soon as I saw the poster, I went, there's some more plushies coming to the park.
Yeah,
you're not wrong. They know how to make their money. But this is a coming-of-age story which introduces Tola, a young heiress from the wealthy island, and her best friend Cole, a self-taught tech expert and loving son from the mainland. That's all they've really said so far, but they shared a first look of the new series for people at the D23 Expo. So, yeah, this is coming later next year. So, keep an eye out.
Nathan, Gary said, what's the difference between long form and short form?
Long form is longer episodes, something akin to Wakanda Forever. That's coming up later. What was it called? The Marvel film, Agatha All Along. That one. What's it called?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Black Widow. What is it? God.
Come on, guys, you watched it. Sean, you watched it as well. One Vision.
Yeah.
That's it. That's long form.
Gary, long form is between 30 minutes and an hour long. Short form is around 5 to 10 minutes long.
There we go. Right, Gaz is in the presenting position. Go ahead.
Nathan, what's that film that that person was in? With the Wanda, not Wanda. What is it called?
Wanda, the person Wanda.
Oh, we're going to get to like the Scarlet Witch film that might be happening later on.
Potentially, if I've got it in my notes, yes, it's been happening on the other side of the screen. So potentially, we will come back.
It's not a D23 announcement though, so.
Oh no, then this is a D23 panel.
I also think we should take a moment for Ariel to express her love for Zoe because she really likes Zoe in the comments.
Yes,
we all really like Zoe.
Oh, thank you. It needs a wash, but thanks.
The British Life. What's your channel? The British Life. The British Life. What's your real name?
Zoe.
Zoe.
The British Life. The British Life. She's missed you. Ariel's missed you.
Oh. Thanks, Ariel.
So
someone likes me.
Someone has to, right?
Yeah, exactly. I paid her.
So there was 2 new feature films announced by Walt Disney Animation Studios. The first one is Strange World, which is coming out very, very soon, 23rd of November this year.
Gary, feature length is between 90 minutes and 4 hours long.
I mean, you're not even wrong with 4 hours. This isn't Avatar, though.
What are they sat on? Mushrooms or berets?
They look like the balls from.
You know, they look like red foam balls.
They're total wipeout balls that have been deflated.
Yeah.
Don't say that just as I've taken a mouthful of drink. You're lucky you didn't get. Just have an orange squaffle over you.
The juice has not given consent for his
but that Strange World coming out, not much information shared. I believe there was a trailer shared with D23, but it's not been one that's been shared with us, unfortunately. But it's coming out very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that one. And we also have Wish, which is another feature-length film. Just on a feature-length musical, in fact, which is an animated musical inspired by the legacy of films from Walt Disney Studios. Obviously on their 100th anniversary next year for the Walt Disney Company.
Is this a new princess?
I thought that when I saw it. I thought this is the next princess. Again,
it's got this is the film, isn't it? This is like Disney's 100 years. Like
this is how When You Wish Upon a Star came about. It's the star. That's what it's about.
Right. The film asks the question of how did the wishing star upon so many characters wished come to be?
Wow. Okay, so this is a big film.
They're banking on this one.
Is it Disney Plus or is it cinema release?
This, I believe, is a cinema release.
Ooh, okay.
For 6 weeks, and then it'll be Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. But at the expo, attendees were introduced to 70-year-old Asha, who's an optimist with a sharp wit who cares endlessly about her community. In a moment of desperation, Asha makes an impassioned plea to the stars, which is answered by a cosmic force, a little ball of boundless energy called Star. Together, they face the most formidable of foes to save her community and prove that when the will of one courageous human connects to the magic of the stars, wondrous things can happen.
So we're getting the stars backstory.
You just robbed that from Gary.
I totally robbed that from Gary.
That's the credit for him. Ketchup Gary gets the credit for that one.
Yeah.
So that was it for the animation studios.
Just before you move on, Nathan. So, like, if this tanks, though, not only is it bad for the animation studio, but it's also really bad for Disney Cruise Line.
Oh, the Wish.
Because, like, when you're typing in Disney's Wish, what's coming up?
Yeah, you make a good point.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Or it's going to do wonders for the cruise line. See what I did there? Wonder.
No.
Moving on.
That was magic, Nathan.
I mean, to me, this is just fantasy.
I'm sorry, this conversation is going to end like the Titanic. Can we move on, please?
That's not a Disney Cruise Line ship. Moving on to the announcements. Actually, before we move on, which one are we most looking forward to? For me, it's Wish. Wish. Tom?
Yeah, Wish.
It's got to be Wish. Nothing else stands out.
Jazz?
Yep.
We're all wishing upon stars this evening. That's Frozen.
No, over the castle.
Oh, that's something else.
Well, it's Tinkerbell.
Is that there's a new 100 Years Castle intro, which you would have seen in a couple of those trailers. That's going to be coming to all your new films for next year. Moving on to Some of them don't have too much information about, unfortunately, because the panels were happening as this live stream has been. Starting off with Lucasfilm.
Do I have time for Star Wars? Like that'll take about 4 hours with all the Star Wars announcements, won't it?
Surprisingly, there wasn't that many. There was a few new trailers, but nothing too much.
Come on, Nathan, roll them in.
Andor, which comes in 11 days' time. So wherever it is, we have a trailer for Andor, the official trailer, which has been released.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, got it.
Spies. Saboteurs. Assassins. We've all done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion.
Cassian Andor. Don't matter what you tell me or tell yourself. You'll ultimately die fighting these bastards. Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real?
We've chosen a side. We're fighting against the dark.
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
You realize what you set in motion? People will suffer.
Time has come to force their hand.
At what cost?
Everything! Every day we wait, they get stronger.
Let's take them by surprise.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
Let's call it war.
People are standing up. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Let's go!
Star Wars Andor, 3-episode premiere, streaming September 21st.
I like the look of that.
Yeah.
Did anyone else just think Bootstrap Bill though when he started speaking? No, just me.
Just you.
Just me. Okay. Clearly a big Pirates of the Caribbean fan. But anyway, that looks really good and interesting. Three episodes to start with.
Yeah. So this series there's going to be 24 episodes.
What?
Of this?
Yeah.
But it's in two halves, right?
Two halves. So each half they've said is a 12-episode film. Is the way they're describing it.
So it's 2 series of 12 episodes.
It's one series of 24 episodes in 2 parts of 12 episodes each.
Where half of the episode length will be the show and the other half will be the credits.
I have to admit, like the credits on a Disney Plus, anything Disney's like, oh, okay, we got 5 minutes of this now.
Yeah. And then it says, you haven't finished watching this. I was like, I have.
No, I just didn't want to watch the 10 minutes of credits.
No, Andor looks good.
Yeah.
It does. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but that did actually look quite good.
It's got to be better than Boba Fett, to be honest.
Do you know what? I'm a big fan of what they've done with it all. I know that. I mean, I get people who are like super fans and stuff that don't like certain aspects of it, but I just think what they've done with that franchise since they took it over has been brilliant.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's getting oversaturated though. Now
they're just going to do a Marvel to it, aren't they?
Yeah, they will.
I'm only midway through Boba Fett, so it's not quite Mandalorian level.
No. Apart from the two.
The last
I
one
was
was
going to say
good,
something then, Tom, but I won't spoil it for you.
I was going to say, that's a great segue into something that was a little bit further down. The Mandalorian Season 3.
Tom, look away, mate. This is a trailer.
This is a trailer. It's coming. The Mandalorian
Look away.
Season 3.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of 2. But you have removed your helmet. Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
cult. Fractured our people. Where were you then? Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
My look now?
You're full screen, mate. I think Gaz is excited for this one. I haven't seen one episode of The Mandalorian, so I can't comment.
What?
Yeah.
Not a Star Wars fan.
No, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but...
Mate, are you a fan of television? Are you a fan of television?
Do you know what television is?
What's the TV?
Are you a fan of good cinematic entertainment? Then you will like The Mandalorian.
Yes.
I mean, I think there's a lot of hype for The Mandalorian. Craig saying looks amazing. Seeing our bloomers looks awesome. Craig, what?
So I'm only midway through Boba Fett. Is that going to link into this Mandalorian season 3?
Well, the second half of Boba Fett is Mandalorian season 2.5, right? So.
Right. I'm only 3 episodes into Boba Fett, so.
Yeah. Would that be an accurate description, guys?
Sorry, I was distracted. What was it you were saying?
The second half of Boba Fett season is Mandalorian season 2.5.
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to say that the best part of Boba Fett is it being Mandalorian.
The other Star Wars related announcement, well, I believe it's Star Wars related. Don't really watch it, but Willow.
No. Is that
coming out on 30th of November?
Yeah, it's what do you call them? Little person. What's he called?
Not the Seven Dwarfs. Moved on from
the
there.
Woks.
Grogu.
You think you know what is real and what isn't. What is light? What is dark? Now, forget all you know. Come with me. Willow.
We're looking for the sorcerer Willow. I was told that once long ago you defeated the forces of evil.
You remind me of your mother.
My dear friend, I thought I could prevent all this. I was wrong.
My brother was abducted. The world needs you again. It needs your magic.
Follow me. We must go beyond the edge of our world, into the unknown.
Willow!
I need your help.
Just like old times. Attack! Running! Horses! Mayhem! Mayhem! Happy to see it.
Our true enemy is still out there, rallying the forces of evil. And the only thing standing in its path is us.
I'm going to enjoy this.
If you're thinking what I'm thinking, so am I.
I doubt that very much. Take him to my tent and make sure he's tied up.
I don't know. See, that kind of sounds like we're on the same page.
When I was a kid, I used to play at being a sorcerer. Visiting strange worlds, fighting monsters. Run! Never thought I'd actually really do it.
What the hell is that? Trolls. I'm so miffed.
We have to hurry.
How will you defeat us? Same as last time. with my friends.
Warwick Davies, that was his name. So is that a remake or a sequel?
Sequel.
It's a sequel because it's an old film and it's nothing to do with Star Wars.
No.
No, it's Lucasfilm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't watch it.
The original. Sorry.
No, go on, Tom. You go.
No, I was going to say the original film was directed by Ron Howard, but based on a story by George Lucas.
There we go. The font of all knowledge right here. Thanks for doing the research, Tom.
Wikipedia reading right there.
No, it's actually on Wikipedia.
I think it looks good. I'd go to the cinema and see that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo what Craig said. Never seen Willow, but it looks good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Sean, I hate to break it to you, but you can't.
You can't go.
It's exclusive to Disney Plus.
Shocking.
And it's a series.
And it's a series. Yeah.
And it's a series. Oh dear me. Okay, well, fine. You
Don't worry, we're all getting things wrong today. Willow, unrelated to Star Wars, but Lucasfilm related. So
yeah,
close enough.
You missed the Star Wars one though. You missed the Star Wars one out.
What did I miss for Star Wars? Please fill me in.
Ashoka. Is that how you pronounce it? Ashoka. Yeah.
Ahsoka.
That's another Star Wars series.
Thank you.
I don't know anything about it. I just know it's another one.
If you can find some information on Ahsoka, whilst we talk about something again we don't have much information about because they shared it exclusively for D23. That is Indiana Jones 5. A trailer was shown in the expo, but it's not been released. It wasn't exclusive.
You can go and watch my vlog when I went to where it was being filmed.
He's been waiting.
I told you I was going to come back.
Shameless self promo.
So I think we also need to point out at this point as well that we are not experts in what is being released, and it is currently being released. So if you want to find out all the information, make sure you go to the right sources to find it out. We're just enthusiasts that really like to talk about this stuff.
You've got it. This is what happens when we start a stream as it's been announced.
Yeah, just to clarify, we are not the place you should go for the latest updates. We just want to talk about it.
Thank you for that disclaimer there, guys. Now over to something which I'm hoping you might have a bit of information on, because I've been trying to host this and messing it up whilst this has been coming out. This is Marvel. So, Gaz, I'm kind of going to be bowing to your font of knowledge here, and hopefully the fact your wife has been texting you with some information.
We are going downhill rapidly right now.
We are. Whose idea was it to schedule a stream at 8 p.m. when the panel was still going on?
It's still going on.
It's still going on. Something to do with Roger's musical. What's Roger? Who's the musical? What's it?
Oh no! Come on!
No.
Come on! Please tell me you're not being serious.
I'm being serious. No, I'm not.
Oh my God, no. Okay, so the Captain America musical, they came out on stage and they showed it. I don't think they're actually going to Broadway with it, Nathan. I just think it was a stunt to start because it was shown. Was it Hawkeye? It was in Hawkeye, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes.
It was Hawkeye, wasn't it? Yes, it was in Hawkeye that was originally released. So it was just a kind of a tongue-in-cheek way of starting the Marvel Studios part of the expo.
You say it won't go to Broadway. I think it will find its way there.
It probably will. It probably will.
So there was a reason I mentioned it. It's the future of Broadway. On to something that is being announced and is coming. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
This looks good.
Yeah.
A picture. That is about all we got. Again, they saw a trailer. We can't see it.
We're a little bit ahead of our time here, aren't we?
I mean, it's not even the fact that we're not ahead of our time. They're just not releasing it. It was an exclusive.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. So is
A lot of the Marvel
it
stuff-
November? November this year it's due out?
Yeah, it's soon. It's something like that.
Oh, is it?
It's very, very soon.
It's quite soon, yeah, and we've got no trailer. But I have
Well, you've got
heard
the
that-
regular trailer. It's just the extra clips that they showed
Yeah.
in D23.
Okay, well, we're gonna whistle
But
through this. And
I was with Black Panther. I had heard because I was watching it a stream live on YouTube earlier that they think that there could be 3 potential Black Panthers in this film.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
That's
did
all I
see
know.
somewhere
That
on
sounds
Twitter
about
there
right
was
from the
one of
trailer.
masks.
Yeah.
So that's all I know.
You know more than we do. Next, we have Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Again, I've got a picture.
The trailer was shown. We don't have it.
You've got it. It was another exclusive. So,
So this also is, if I remember rightly, this now ties in Loki.
Yeah,
I think so. Yes.
Because isn't Kong in it?
Kang.
Thanks, mate. Not King Kong. Kang.
It's it. Well, this one's leading into the Kang dynasty.
Yeah.
Yes.
And more than likely start to include some of the multiverse stuff in it as well.
But Marvel's kind of splitting, isn't it? It's like Marvel's forking like that. So like you've got one path that's all Kang Dynasty multiverse stuff, and then you've got one path that's like shieldy, swordy, like serious, non-connected to that, and then with like very loose connections back when they decide to connect them back up.
Yeah, so
I
they
think
have
is the
said,
path. Or paths.
have said that this Ant-Man film will kick off MCU Phase 5. So it's going to be the beginning of a new chapter for the MCU.
That Phase 4 went pretty quickly.
Phase 4 is
really.
the first. Well, no. But no, Phase 4 is the first. Phase 4 is the first phase, which isn't ending with an Avengers film. So
yeah,
something new.
Indeed. Talk about something new. We have something we actually do have a trailer for, which is Werewolf by Night, a Marvel Studios special presentation, which is going to be available on the 7th of October exclusively on Disney+. And this is a presentation directed by, you have to forgive my pronunciation here, Michael Giacchino.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So that comes out next month, and we have a little trailer for that.
This Halloween, you can't escape the shock, the terror of Werewolf by Night.
Tonight, it is every hunter for themselves.
Good luck. I'll be rotting for you.
But one of you is a monster, masquerading as one of our own. I can't wait to find out what breed of evil you are. You'll wanna see this, darling.
Please don't do this. Death is coming for you!
Werewolf by Night.
You look confused, guys.
I just think it's going to be in Sci-Fi Diner in Hollywood Studios. That felt like, didn't it?
So I said it looked very much like Universal Monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought very Twilight Zone-y.
Doesn't seem very Marvel-y.
No.
Where's that
doesn't.
fitting in with everything?
So just like a one-off thing, maybe.
Trialing it, I
Like
guess.
an experiment in trying something different away from superheroes.
If anyone in the chat can give us any information,
Yeah. Anyone can shed any light on what that was?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
It was an interesting trailer.
Yeah.
Next announcement from Marvel. There's quite a few announcements from Marvel this side. We have Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Yes.
I believe there is a trailer for this as well. Here's the trailer.
Ooh.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. But I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
Yeah, well, this is different. How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
Fury, we're gonna be very careful now.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us.
This is just the beginning.
This is my war alone. And I'm the last person standing between them and what they really want. And what is that?
I seem to have replaced the host here. I seem to have a dog on my lap now. His identity is finally revealed.
Well, partially.
He does not give his permission.
Thoughts on that?
I am looking forward to this one ever since. I suppose they teased this one in WandaVision, didn't they?
Yep, ever since WandaVision.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping for good things.
It's going to be like a really gritty, intense drama with loads of action, I think.
I was going to say, it looks as though it could do with being a film, not a series, though.
Yeah.
Be
And I
interesting.
agree with Gary in the comments. The eye patch backstory.
Yeah.
We're finally going to get an answer. But no, it looks really, really good. Really, really good.
The next announcement, there was another series of Armor Wars, which I think we've got a picture of somewhere. Maybe
Don Cheadle's one, isn't it?
I believe
Even
so.
though he was just in Secret Invasion.
Well,
And am I
that's
right
how
in
they-
saying that was?
That's what they do, Sean. That's what they do. They interweave them.
Am I right in saying in that Secret Invasion one, Martin Freeman was there, and wasn't he in Avengers? One of the Avengers films. As
I mean, pretty much every actor on the planet has been in a Marvel film now, so.
I'm just trying to see where it goes, because wasn't Martin Freeman, wasn't he the one that locked them all up in what Avengers film was it? Or Captain America? Was it Captain America Civil War? When they all got locked up. I think Martin Freeman was the person that locked them all up in that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see where he comes into it in this. Because that's going quite far back.
Yep, he was in Captain America Civil War.
And Black Panther.
Yep.
Thank you, Craig, and thank you, Gary.
They get a bigger role now then.
Obviously.
They do love their long form plans, don't they? Weaving the spider's webs together.
Imagine just being pitched that. Like, we want you to take part in this. It's just going to be a really small thing that you're going to be in for like 10 minutes maximum. But yet, in 10 years' time, we'll need you.
Yeah.
And weren't those the green monsters from Captain Marvel?
Yeah. So they're the ones that change shape. So that's what the invasion is. It's the invasion of the bad guys of them, where they're pretending to be like people in power and stuff like that. They're all shapeshifting.
Right.
So yeah.
But yes.
I think.
We didn't. D23 got a first look at Loki season 2.
Looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Well, I've got for you is a lovely logo. Again, hasn't been released. No information has been released, but D23 got a first look at Loki season 2, which is coming soon.
Did they give a release date?
They didn't. Nothing has been said about a release date for Loki season 2, so keep an eye out for Disney Plus on that one. Something they did give a release date for, though, and something that I'm quite excited for, is Fantastic Four.
Have they announced who it's going to be, though?
No, they haven't got a director or anything yet for it, I don't think. So
they confirmed the director.
Oh, they did.
Let me find out who that is. Please hold.
Which timeline is it going to be as well? Is it going to be the Fantastic Four from the Doctor Strange multiverse that we saw?
I think they've confirmed that that's not the case because I want to butcher his name now. John Krasinski? Is that him?
Right, John Krasinski, yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to be
Reed Richards.
Yeah.
So the director of Fantastic Four is going to be Matt Shackman, who did that Wonder thingy. Wonder thing? Wonder Vision. Yeah. And he also did Game of Thrones as well. Is the director of the new Fantastic Four.
I think you're
I'm quite interested in this. I like the Fantastic Four. They've just butchered the films that they've done, but like as characters, they're quite interesting.
Do you think Chris Evans will make an appearance?
No.
Okay.
Well, there's rumors that he is at D23.
Yeah, but that's
I was hearing earlier.
Yeah, but because that's the new Captain America film's been announced, right? So is it maybe what's it called? That one. Yeah.
Like I said before, guys, if you're looking for news on D23, you probably won't be looking elsewhere.
I've got it here.
Come on. Got it to me now.
Captain America, New World Order.
New World Order. There we go. We're back. Thanks for continuing my live stream for me. I don't know what version's playing at tonight.
This is Captain Rogers.
No, this is the new Captain America from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Right. Okay.
Falcon. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Sam.
And I can see in this one, New World Order, I can see like flashbacks.
Sam
We don't know a lot.
Sam Wilson.
Something else that was announced Marvel related, and you're gonna have to forgive me because I don't know who these guys are. The Thunderbolts. These guys.
Oh, okay.
They've announced that Sebastian Stan, Winter Soldier, will join the Thunderbolts. Whoever these
we've
Thunderbolts
got
right.
Not
Wait a
we've
minute.
got Thunderbirds.
Go back.
We've got Red Guardian, Ghost, John Walker, Taskmaster, Yelena Belova, Winter Soldier, and Valentino.
So she's the lady that was in them recruiting them at the end of Falcon the Winter Soldier, isn't she?
Yes.
Right. So that's where this falls into place. So she's recruiting them for Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Okay.
And Yelena's Black Widow's sister, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
The person who was beside her, the big guy, he's the one who Falcon was fighting.
You got John Walker, who took over the mantle of Captain America for all bar 5 minutes. I recognise the tall guy in red.
Isn't he the Russian guy?
Red Guardian.
Yeah.
Or Taskmaster. One of them.
He was in Black Widow, wasn't he?
Yes.
He's the guy from Stranger Things.
Yes.
I just can't remember what he was called in the film. Black Widow's dad.
Black Widow's dad. Thank you, Craig.
That's it. And I don't know who the other ones are. I guess the other ones will get introduced through
Ivan Romanoff.
Yes. So I think that could be a good film.
David Harbour, apparently.
It's kind of a villain's film.
Dan, don't have us on a Marvel trip. Well, have the rest of these guys from the Marvel trivia team. Not us.
No.
I go back to my original statement.
It's because it's all new, isn't it? And it's so vast now.
We're all like, that one goes there, and then.
It's like a 50,000 piece jigsaw.
Yeah.
It doesn't help when it's breaking right in front of you. It's like
Kevin Feige right now.
Are we talking about my internet? Or are we talking about Marvel? Or both?
Do you know that meme where the guy's trying to explain it with the wall behind him? That's how I feel this is right now. You just need to put Kevin Feige's face on it.
But that was about it for the Marvel announcements. There was one announcement I've just seen. A new concept art, new image has been released for Avatar: The Way of Water, which is in cinemas. 16th
and
December.
people inside the hall were treated to 13 minutes worth of footage in 3D.
Really?
So, yes. I was just reading.
I wonder if this one's going to be as long as the previous one. Probably.
Might be in it. Apparently, it's based off of the ride at Walt Disney World.
I've heard that.
Flight of Passage.
Wrong one.
Wrong one.
The other one.
Yeah, no, it says that attendees were shown 13 minutes of clips from The Way of Water to close out the studio's panel.
There we go. Thank you for that. No videos, of course, because it's all in the studios. But that is going to do it for the announcements from the studios. Which one overall are we all most excited about? I know there's been a lot of announcements.
Hocus Pocus, number one.
Number one. For me, I think it's Inside Out 2. I loved Inside Out 1, so I think Inside Out 2 might be my favourite. Sean?
Well, out of everything, what am I most looking forward to? That's hard.
You can't have everything.
That's hard.
I'll go for something brand new with Secret Invasion.
Okay. Tom?
Can I choose 3?
No.
No, come on.
No one then. What's your top 3?
Top 3. Mandalorian, season 3. Secret Invasion, and Inside Out 2.
Yes.
By the way, we missed the Marvels. They've announced the Marvels.
The Marvels, was it?
The Marvels.
Is that what it is?
Right. Okay. What am I most looking forward to? Oh, it's a tough one, that. Avatar.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer, guys?
Do you know what, mate? I just think it's been a long time coming.
Have you seen the trailer?
I don't, but just don't rule it out, mate. No one saw Avatar coming at the cinemas first time round.
Has it been too long though?
I love Pandora, man, and I want an expansion to that land. So it's got to be good. I'm hoping. That,
I just got.
And then
I've got this worry it's just too long between them, and
they're like
going to
long,
hype this.
long films.
Okay, yeah,
They're going to
that's
hype
right.
up the 3D on it, and 3D's come and gone again.
But it's been a long time since Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick.
True.
Fair point.
Okay.
So let's.
Yeah, but Top Gun Maverick wasn't 4 hours long, and you need to watch another 3 films to.
Let's just, I will stick my neck on the line and say I think it's going to be a great film. I will. And then if you push me about any of the other announcements, I'd say second would be Mandalorian, and then third would be something else.
Will you be saying that about Avatar after Avatar 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which they appear to be doing?
Maybe. Maybe.
No, he says Club 8, not Steps.
Don't diss Steps.
That would just be a tragedy.
On that awful joke.
Don't diss Steps. I will plug their Platinum album.
I love how that was just there. I love how we just like ready for it.
On that note, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for joining us. Starting off with Tom, where can people find you?
Tom Perfect UK, and that's
Sean,
across all socials.
There we go. Sean, where can people find you? Any shameless plugs?
See Sean vlog everywhere.
What was the plug you were going to say earlier?
I did it, the Indiana Jones 5.
Oh,
Because I filmed that when it was being filmed.
Right, there you go.
Gaz, where can people find you?
Here tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for the Parks live stream.
Thanks for plugging my stream, but where can people find you?
The Kershaw's Adventures. Just type in into stuff and we'll appear.
Where can we find you, Zoe?
British Life on the socials.
And you already know where I am on YouTube. If you know, subscribe, hit that subscribe button now. You can find me on socials, Nathan Staker. Just search me up. I'm up somewhere. We're going to end the stream with a clip that we promised you a little bit earlier on of Wall-E waving goodbye at the D23 Expo. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. for the Parks live stream, live simulcast. So watch along with us as Josh tomorrow makes a lot of hopefully very exciting announcements. Fingers crossed.
Tron.
It's coming. Tron is coming.
If they don't announce Tron tomorrow, they might as well send the live.
Zoe, if Tron is like up here for you,
you're
terrible.
You're in for a treat.
Sorry, you're going to have the best time tomorrow.
Tron's been delayed again.
Right.
We pushed
See you guys
back to
tomorrow.
2024. Goodbye.
Bye.